welcome back everybody to another episode of What Dylan
Fail or Fire.
We are fashionably late. I am your fashionably late host, Thunderius, and I am joined by my fashionably late co-hosts today.
You're not putting that evil on me, asshole. Shades.
No, I'm Dylan.
And we are Cyber Skull Media. I was a little under the weather last week, so we couldn't record, so we're a little late to the party. But hey, Lyric, Russell, and the rest of the band, we made it. We are here. Oh, you guys are wearing Lyric Noel shirts.
Indeed.
Yeah, somebody said, oh, I got mine ready.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I heard.
Not
Dylan.
wearing his.
Dylan, clap your hands. What do you mean I'm not wearing mine? I don't know what you're talking about. We are here. It has been 6 long months, Dylan, since we covered Lyric Noel and the rest of the band. That's too damn long, man.
It is. We got to do more often. We need more songs.
We do. We need some more new stuff, and that's what we have today is Lyric Noel, Blood in the Water. We have been listening, or, I know Dylan and I have been listening to the rest of their catalog now for a minute, and I always message you when
People can't contain themselves, huh?
What? we said we weren't covering anymore until they dropped new stuff, so I've been listening to it.
We had to learn all the old stuff.
There's one in particular we might have to go ahead and cover. Well, another one of their covers I found that I just absolutely lost my shit about. But what one is that? I guess you might find out in the future. So she was very, very interested to hear what Shades had to say today. So I have some preconceived ideas of where we might be heading into, but we've seen some of the Instagram posts and things and how crazy dressed up everybody is for this. So we've been very excited to get this one.
It's been a long wait.
I have no knowledge of any of this, so we'll see.
All right, well, let's get on into it. Let's stop waiting. This is a Lyric Noel, Blood in the Water.
Blood.
Showcase 2,000 blind eyes behind a house of glass, crystallized. A spectacle on display, I am set down in a fractured prism, spilling liquid youth. As these walls could talk, they whisper of dread. Secrets are spoken, their echoes long dead. The silence is fragile and silence will break. I'll give them a voice, painting them red.
Oh, welcome back to Blue Balls with Thundy. This is incredible.
I knew you were going to do that to us.
Sorry.
I've been here before.
When you were here before. Look her in the eye in this one, man. I love what they got going on today.
I love the programming. I'm a sucker for good programming. I like the heightened sense of that on this song. And Russell's like fully leaning into like his gent background, which is fucking awesome.
Absolutely. What does Shades think so far?
I mean, so far it's pretty dope. I don't really like the screaming, but everything else has been pretty dope.
We're gonna have to take a look at this about who is the genius behind the video today. Oh, look. Maxton is one of the executive producers. Shout out. Directed by Michael Levine. Produced by Levine Pictures. And a lot of crazy stuff. Directors of all sorts of stuff. Makeup and all sorts of things. And there's a behind the scenes. We're going to have to check that out sometime too. So definitely check out the credits on this one. Because, I mean, look how she looks right now.
It's scary.
Are we watching a horror movie right now?
We're watching Underworld.
Ooh.
That's the vibe.
Now we got to go like put a lyric track underneath an Underworld trailer.
Showcase 2,000 blind eyes behind a house of glass, crystallized.
No, the band's firing. This is pretty fucking dope so far. She's definitely leaning into that, like the fry scream. If people have listened to her old stuff that we've covered or on their own, you know, she has a wide range. She's really like honed in on this particular screaming style and more of a, so far, like a spoken word interjections, you know, breaking up the fry scream with just some like spoken word. It's tough to do, but she's doing it very well.
I'll give you props on that one. That's definitely what I'm hearing too.
Definitely not like an influence on her vocally, but Frankie Palmieri of Amur is like the master of doing that. I think he'd be pretty stoked on what she's doing with that style.
Frankie Muniz?
No, he races cars.
Oh,
Frankie Palmieri. Shout out Amur.
we got some crazy lyrics here today. You want to know what she said?
Yeah, tell us.
Showcase to 1,000 blind eyes behind a house of glass crystallized. A spectacle on display, I am subdued in a fractured prism, spilling liquid hues. Painting one hell of a picture there.
Indeed.
If these walls could talk, they'd whisper of dread, secrets unspoken, their echoes long dead. But silence is fragile, and silence will break. If these walls could talk, it'd be X-rated.
PG-13.
These walls, speaking of these walls, the last time we covered them, I had a little bit different background. I was still at the house. Now I'm down at the shop. That's how long it's been since we've covered them, and that is not just a sham. That is not just a travesty, but that is a travesty mockery of justice, Dylan, that we need to correct.
We don't want to rush them, but we need more lyric more often.
And there is October coming next month. In just a few days. Actually, when this drops,
2
it'll be
days.
what, the day before October. So maybe the song that I fell in love with that they did, maybe we have to cover that in October, maybe, because we covered quite a bit of their stuff last October. It's in the playlist in the description. Go check it out.
Play the song.
Play the movie. Yeah.
Eyes behind a house of glass, crystallized. A spectacle on display, I am set down in a fractured prism, spilling liquid. As these walls could talk, they whisper of dread. Secrets unspoken, their echoes long dead. The silence is fragile and silence will break. I'll give them a voice, beating them red. I ghost on myself, an empty shell. Spiral until I drown. Simulated sights, render me dead. Pulling and dropping us down. Oh, let you drown, landed and corrosive lies. Sinking deeper as the currents rise. Towards the surges, the pressure of crushing bones. It's all smiles until you're swallowed whole. Let these walls could talk, they scream instead. The anger in prison, their hunger unfed. The silence can mask the weight of the dead. While I call their fury, I'll paint them red. Ghosts on my
Oh my goodness, boys. Oh my goodness.
Mad props for coming out with something completely different, right? We've heard a lot of lyric. You know, we've been fortunate to kind of stumble upon her stuff when Shades brought it to us. We went kind of down the rabbit hole and we heard a lot of different vocal techniques. So as a band and a vocalist, it's not reinventing the wheel, but man, they're doing something I didn't expect. I didn't think we'd be going here with this. I love the fry scream layered under her clean vocals. It has like a super fucking cool. The production on this is amazing. I'm guessing Russell was heavily involved. This is one of the like best produced songs I've heard in a long time. The programming behind it, the layered vocals, all the instruments. This is it. This is pretty fucking dope.
And so far, this is very different from all the other stuff that I've heard from them. And I'm kind of, I'm a little bummed out that we don't see more of Russell and the other guys. I'm seeing bits and pieces.
I mean, when you got lyric looking like this, though, I mean,
I want to see the whole band.
they're in there. They're in there. But
Hey, that costume's way too valuable just to be putting off the. You can't take your eyes off the costume.
That's true. That's fair.
how long, Lyric, did it take to do your makeup for this one? That's what I want to know. To get fully in costume and everything. But this is nuts, bro. Hey, and guess what you got out of me, Dylan?
What?
I'm officially retired from headbanging, but I felt good enough tonight that this song got an official headbanging vibe check pass. You got it. You got one out of me tonight. That's all you're getting, but you got one. And you know who I would like to see? You know who I think a great lineup would be, Dylan?
Oh, I already have one planned.
Beast Eagle, The Tale Untold, and Lyric Noel to close it out.
Yeah, we could go that route. You know what I was thinking?
You're probably going to throw some of the skies in there.
Escaping the Eclipse of the Skies. Of course, they got brilliant sampling. Their programming's sick.
I was just keeping that heavy female vocal theme on there. And Beast Eagle's dropping a new one next week.
Yep, 1010.
We're in 1010, Dylan.
Hey, and guess what else? I know for a fact we're getting super close to getting Hello World featuring Kate from Beast Eagle by Of the Skies.
So what you're saying is I'll give them a voice, painting them red, a ghost of myself in empty shells, spiral until I drown. Simulated tides render me thin, pulling you 12 meters down.
She used the metric system. That's nice. That's for our UK fans.
She didn't use freedom units in this one today. But I mean, that's what we do over here. We giving people voices. They don't need our voices, our help. They got 122,000 subscribers or whatever. But if this is your first time hearing them, go over there and subscribe because they are the homies. Check out the podcast we did with them. We got some more stuff coming in the future. So
hey, Shades, what does that chorus remind you of? Does that ring a bell? Does that sound like anybody you might have heard before?
I can't put a finger on it.
It gives me a little bit of In This Moment, just the chorus part, because Maria Brink doesn't have that scream, but her clean vocal, she's not pushing it like in that register that she normally does, which is cool to hear, but it gives me a little bit of In This Moment vibes.
I'm just going to have to agree with you because I don't listen to them for very much. I'm not a fan.
Well, Lyric's better, so I mean, be a fan of Lyric.
Yeah.
You don't have to you don't have to love In This Moment.
We've already concurred that one, so like we're good.
I don't want to be like, oh, it sounds just like this other thing, right?
No, it does not.
I can see if you wanted to throw this in a place with something like The Pretty Reckless and things like that, I think this would vibe fairly well. If you're into that band or any of these other bands, I think she would fit right in with all of that. Alleged truths written in cursive lies, sinking deeper as the currents rise. The torrent that surges, the pressure of crushing bones. It all smiles until you're swallowed whole. If these walls could talk, they'd scream instead. Their anger imprisoned, their hunger unfed. But silence can't mask the weight of the dead. I'll echo their fury. Dylan, this is a masterclass in poetic writing. This is why we like metal so damn much, because if you sit back, you look at the lyrics, you're like, why the fuck would anybody listen to pop when they could listen to this?
Her name's literally Lyric. I mean, we couldn't have her name. It just wouldn't fit. This works so well.
You're right. There must be a lot of instrumentals coming up, Dylan, if you take a look at how much we've got left in the lyrics and how much is left in this song, so we should probably get on the road.
Man, are we going to get a breakdown? Maybe a solo?
We just might.
I was going to say something earlier that they're probably going to at least show off the band when they do the breakdown, but we won't know until we see.
We won't know. If we put out some Dr. Pepper, one of them might come on screen.
The anger imprisoned and hunger unfed. The silence can mask the weight of the dead. While I call their fury, I'll paint them red. Ghost of myself, an empty shell. Spiral until I drown. Simulated tides render me thin, pulling you 12 meters down. Ghost of myself, an empty shell. Spiral until I drown. Simulated tides render me thin, pulling you 12 meters down. Sink with me. Sink with me. Sink with me. Blood for
Dylan, I know it's about over. We could have let that
Okay.
ride, but I can't
No.
let that ride because we have to hear
No.
it again.
We have to talk about some stuff.
Sync with me, Dylan.
The layers in the vocals are fucking mind-blowing, and I'm super glad I've got these like very nice headphones to pick up all those layers. Earlier she'd overlap the clean vocal with the scream, and then she hits like her typical like powerhouse, that higher vocal over that. You can hear it. I was like, holy shit, I heard that. That was fucking crazy. And then that breakdown was fucking bonkers. One of the second, maybe the second best. It's a top 5, maybe the second best. Tower of Snakes by 18 Visions And then this right here, maybe number 2.
I will say that after hearing the chorus part again, I definitely hear what you were talking about earlier.
And there's just like that hint of familiarity with it's her and it's something different. But like for people that are new to her music, they're going to have some kind of commonality. They're like, oh man, I like this.
For sure.
And they did. They got another one out of me, Dylan.
Gonna break your neck.
My chiropractor's going to be really mad at me.
Snap your finger, snap your neck.
You Brett Favre, sir. I retired. No, I didn't. I retired. No, I didn't.
I can't help it when something like that plays, man. That's what I got the hair for, man. I guess got to let it go. And then I see him in the background, windmilling it and everything. I'm like, I have to join. I have to do it with Russell. And I did. And I want to notate something, all right? Because they put the lyrics in the description because they're motherfucking goats. Mm-hmm. And I want to mention that the sync with me part is spelled 2 different ways. The first 2 times it's SYNC, like sync up with me, Dylan. But then it's spelled SINK. You got to sink with me down into these depths like she's talking about in this song. And all this water that she's in, man, that had to have been, man, we got to talk to these guys about this video right here. We got to watch the behind the scenes and we got to talk to them about it. Cause this has to be, they've got to have some stories about this one, man. We heard all about the teeth from Cry Little Sister, and all the unexpected things that happened. There's got to be some interesting stories from this one. And I originally was like, hey, Blood in the Water, that's a good Aaron Jones song. A little different than this one. Just a little.
Like that.
Just a little.
Hey, speaking of knowing things and talking to these folks, I did not get to watch, obviously, the live premiere of this, but I hopped in the chat afterwards just to see what, the band was up to. And they mentioned Russell's work with Mudvayne. And so I dropped a comment. We kept a secret. We knew about this a long time ago. We didn't say a fucking word because that's
I don't know what you're talking about.
They trust us.
You remember those NDA parts of our podcast for those who watched it? Maybe one of those had to do with that.
We knew about that and we didn't say a word. I had to carry that in my soul, knowing how fucking cool these people were that we've been talking to. And I said, nope, carry on about my day.
Carry on, my wayward son.
And then every time somebody be like, oh, do you like Mudvayne? I'm like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See you later.
You see Mudvayne's coming to Omaha? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Saw that.
Yeah, man. She has been talking up the new sound they've got, the new music they've got coming. She's been very excited for us to see it, and so we are so thrilled that this is what we got because this is nuts, bro. I'm very happy with this. So should we go back and listen to that a little bit, let it ride, and then go let them know what we thought about this today?
I'm sure they're very curious. They have no idea what we might say.
Oh, well, guess who just texted me right now during this recording?
Is it Lyric Noel?
It might be Lyric. She's like, oh, somebody was just asking me if you were going to do a reaction to this. So we're doing it right now.
We are not.
I may have sent her a picture of it waiting for us to react to it tonight. We are mid-reaction. Let's finish this out. We're going to be listening to this one a lot in the coming days, and it'll definitely be played in our video down at the shop tomorrow. So, Dylan, I already know that you have plenty to say, so what say you today?
From the get-go, I loved the gent vibe. I mean, they were really going for it. And we knew a little bit from talking to Russell that his background was with that style, and they fucking leaned into it, and it works. The programming, instantly, like, as soon as I hear, like, really good programming, I don't care how layered it is, I instantly get fucking hooked. I love that shit. I love synthwave. I love programming. I love electronic music, and the programming was top-notch. The musicianship was top-notch. Her for Ice Cream is technical as shit. Like, it's fucking great. A different vocal, which is great. They came out with something new. Vocally, she's doing something different. She very easily could have done what we've heard before where, it mixes some harsh and some cleans. She's got a beautiful singing voice, and she really kept it more on the aggressive side this time. Lyrically, it's super fucking profound. That breakdown was sick. This is fire. This is easy fire. I fucking loved it. If this is the direction and we're getting more of this, hurry up and drop that album. We need all the songs.
All of them.
All of them right now.
And maybe early access, so we're not late next time. If you want to. All right, Shades. Lyric was very interested in what Shades had to say today, so the floor is yours.
Fail. It was pretty dope. It was pretty fucking fire. At first, I actually wasn't too keen on the whole screaming, but the longer the song went along, I got over it and it got better. Like, the whole production was pretty dope, pretty awesome. At the end there, when she's crawling along the floor, I got the cave, something along those lines. I can't think of the exact movie, but that was pretty dope. Like, you guys do good with video and music and everything, so keep doing what you're doing.
The Descent?
Maybe, yeah. I think that might be it.
Oh, that's a good horror movie.
The ending is terrible.
Which one?
Both of them. Well, I guess it's time for Thundy to come out. I can't even. It's fire, okay? It's motherfucking fire, baby. This was incredible, Lyric. It sucks that we had to wait so long and that it's been so long since we covered them. This year has flown by. It feels like just a couple months ago we covered one of their videos, and it's been that long. And man, we need to send this one out to the reaction homies, man. This one is top notch.
They can't handle it.
They can't handle it.
They can't
Uncle
handle
Ray's
it.
gonna have a
Hey, he not built like us.
He's gonna get scared and then feel some time away and be very confused. He's gonna start talking to Frederico and shit. But hey, I'm here for it. Definitely more like this. Definitely can't wait to see what else they're gonna drop next, because October's coming, baby. You never know what they might have up their spandex sleeves. So we are here for it. We are gonna be here for it. Yeah, if y'all want some recommendations on female metal, we got it, baby. And Lyric, as always, right at the top of our list. So let us know in the comments whether you thought this was a fail fire or just plain mid. Like and subscribe if you had a good time today, because we are Who Shades?
Cyber Skull Media.
And this was what, Dylan?
The Lyric Noel fan club.
No. Oh, yeah, that
no,
too.
It's fail or fire. My bad. I apologize.
We will keep bringing you the heat all week long. We got Thrice coming tomorrow. And you know what else, Dylan? Might just put a spell on you. We will catch you guys tomorrow. See you later.
Later.